What two Hall of Famers pitched a dandy in 1905? Folks, we got the trivia, and we have to finish it up on Sunday. We got to figure out who wins the week. So I have a strong lead. We got our coffee. We're getting after it here. And Adam, I like the word that you used, the word dandy. I was looking up some of the etymology there, and
well, the question that was presented to us didn't have the word dandy. I added it because this is a game from July 4th, 1905, where two Hall of Famers dueled into extra innings.
Mhm.
And it's sort of like one for the ages type of a game. So here are the four matchups in our options area here below the question. So we have Rube Waddell versus Cy Young, Mordecai Brown versus Joe McGinnity, Jack Chesbro versus Eddie Plank, or Christy Mathewson versus Vic Willis. Which duo are we talking about here?
I thought I might know this one because I recently read some fun stories about some old time events and that kind of thing, but I don't know if this one made it in there. I'm gonna go Waddell and Young on this one.
Okay. And I'm going to go Christy Mathewson and Vic Willis. I feel like a lot of the answers to some of these old-timey questions are Christy Mathewson.
Yeah.
So here we go. The correct answer is Rube Waddell and Cy Young, who on July 4th, 1905, at the Huntington Avenue Baseball Grounds in Boston, Young held a 2-0 lead for the Boston Americans after the first inning. Philadelphia scored 2 in the sixth to even the score. The game was still tied 2-2 after 9 and remained tied until the 20th inning.
Did they both pitch that long?
When the A's tallied 2 in the top of the inning to win 4-2, both Young and Waddell pitched the full 20 innings.
That is insane. I mean, part of this. So here's the thing, folks. In today's game, it would take, I think, in probably most of the time, it's going to take a starting pitcher 4 outings to hit 20 innings.
Yeah.
That's crazy town. They did it one game.
Imagine being at that game. How wild would that have been? Watch two pitchers. I mean, I guess at that time you maybe you just expect that the starting pitcher pitches the whole game. That's just how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
But dang,
Yeah.
1905, 20 innings.
Yep. So I want to go back here. This has nothing to do with baseball, except that. So what I want to go back to is you include the word dandy, and dandy became something that got used in baseball. Like, he's pitching a dandy, like that just became a thing. So I was like, hey, I got to look up dandy, and I think there's a little bit of where exactly did it come from. But I was just reading this is on Wikipedia. A dandy is a man who dresses elegantly and fashionably, but that was not necessarily of aristocratic origin. Okay. He exaggerates his manners, including the way he stands and moves and the way he speaks. He promotes himself. This is called dandyism. Dandy. The word dandy was originally a version of Andrew. The female equivalent is dandizette.
Okay.
So here, dandies in the 18th and 19th centuries were often men from middle-class backgrounds who were trying to become people from high society. So I don't know how this word got into, like, into the vernacular or where it got in there. That would be interesting to discover further. If you know, drop it in the comments below where we can go read a little bit more. But it's that kind of thing is funny to me, of like, where these guys, like, he pitched Dandy, he's trying to go upper echelon.
Yeah, I mean, these guys were already upper let's So what is the name for already being high class?
You got me. Let's turn it over to the viewers.
Yeah. Well, we're at the 8th inning now. While we turn that one over to you, we're going to turn ourselves over to a new question about other Hall of Famers who did things, or in this case, didn't do things, didn't have a 200 hit season. So we have Jimmy Fox, Mickey Mantle, Mike Schmidt, Ted Williams, or all of the above did not have a 200 hit season. Who you got?
I'm going to go with the individual known as all of the above.
Okay. I think based on how this question is set up, I'm going to go all of the above also.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like sort of one of those setups in that way. So the correct answer is not all of the above.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
The correct answer is A, B, and C on this list here. So the correct answer was Mantle, Williams, and Schmidt did not get 200.
Okay.
But Fox reached 200 hits twice. It says that all three of Mantle, Schmidt, and Williams were known to draw a lot of walks, which cut into their hit totals.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, Ted Williams is he's he's one of the best hitters ever. His career batting average was 344. I don't know exactly where that ranks him, but it's right near the top. His career on base percentage was 482, bro. He's getting on base 48% of the time. 48.
That's a lot.
Yeah. But I mean, he's walking, like in his heyday, 100, 150 to 160 times a year is
That's
incredible.
so many.
So many. And getting, 181 hits in the process. And his on-base percentage, like for the better part of a decade, his on-base percentage was almost 500. In 1941, when he hit 406, which nobody's hit 400 since, his on-base percentage was 553. He was on base 55% of the time. That's absolutely bonkers.
Ted Williams.
I don't think it's weird to say, like, I don't know if something will ever happen, because baseball's going to be around for a while, I would think. Is anybody going to hit 400? Like, it's hard to see it in the way the game is played now. It's really hard to see it happening anytime. I feel like when Tony Gwynn missed it in 94 because of in part, he didn't get a chance to really get all the way because of the strike. He was trending that way. But, I think Tony Gwynn
he wasn't going to do it. No. Yeah. I think it's too hard. I mean, Luis Arias this past year was like tracking 400 into maybe early June, but then really tailed off and almost didn't win the batting title. Ended up in like what, 350s, 360s?
354.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, I guess you had George Brett in 1980 won an MVP at 390. That's probably like the closest full season. I mean, again, Tony Gwynn, it's hard to know what would happen with him with a month plus left. But George Brett and then John Olerud in 93 he made a push for it, but he fell off. He finished, I think he hit 363 in that, or 390 something. I'll look it up real quick, but it's just such a different era, and it's just not. Yeah, I mean, 363 and 93. So I mean, he fell off quite a ways from that.
Yeah.
From that number. It's just hard to see the way that the game is played right now. Pitching and hitting is just I just don't see it anytime soon.
Yeah. Well, Aaron, here we are. We're heading into the 9th. You have a very comfortable lead, 9-3.
9-3. Okay.
And we're going to lob you some trivia questions, and we're going to hope that they're not all easy ones.
Yeah, last week I made that epic comeback.
Yeah.
And some were easy, some were not.
So here we go. Which of the following players had a brother who also played Major League Baseball?
Okay.
We're
brothers.
Larkin.
Okay.
Yeah, we are. Neither of us played Major League Baseball.
No.
We have Barry Larkin, Ken McGinnity, Sammy Sosa, or Albert Bell.
Which one had a brother that played?
Yeah.
I'll go with Bell.
Okay, that would have been my guess too. I don't remember his brother's name, but
no,
that was incorrect.
Okay, all right, there we go. I'm out.
It was Barry Larkin.
Okay, it's not Gene Larkin. Not Gene Larkin.
No. Here, check this one out.
Okay.
Larkin's brother Steven made it to the major leagues for one game with the Reds. Steven Larkin.
I'm looking him up right now. No way.
One game.
Okay. 1 for 3. Didn't even get another chance.
That's it. The Moonlight Graham.
That
was your chance. There will be other days. That was the only day.
Wow, this is crazy. Yeah, I'm trying to. Steven. I want to look him up here, but there's not much.
Not much to look up. Well, and we gotta keep it going here. It's my turn. Bottom of the 9th. We're gonna see if I can get a comeback like you had last week. But your comeback was huge. It was like 12 runs or something. All right. What pitcher set a major league record in 1988 by pitching 59 consecutive innings without allowing a run? That would be Orel Hershiser. That is correct. So we're going to add that run in there. And we're at 9-4.
There it is.
Next question. Which of the following pitchers... That was too easy. The question is, which of the following pitchers was not left-handed? We have Randy Johnson, Roger Clemens, Whitey Ford, and Sandy Koufax. That was we skipped the questions that are that easy.
Yeah.
Okay. What Pittsburgh Pirates pitcher had a no-hitter broken up by a Sil Campusano single with 2 outs in the 9th? Babe Friend, Doug Drabeck, Rick Rhoden, or Rip Sewell? I don't know this one, but I think it's Drabeck or Rhoden because Campusano played in that era, I believe. So I'm going to go Drabeck. See what we get. We get the correct answer.
Nice work. Yeah, that would have been my guess as well. Little Doug Drabeck. Doug Drabeck, real good pitcher for a period of time. That 92 run when the Pirates and Braves met in the old NLCS, Drabeck dueled it out in Game 7. Good pitcher.
All right, here we go. What AL MVP hit only 35 home runs in his career?
Okay.
We have Don Baylor, Roger Maris, Nellie Fox, and Roger Clemens. Clemens was a pitcher, so out. Mostly the American League. Maris hit 61 home runs in a season.
Yep.
Don Baylor accumulated some home runs, and Nellie Fox played in an era where home runs weren't hit. So we're going to go Nellie Fox.
Yeah.
And we are correct here.
So, I mean, that one, if you're not like a big time baseball fan, that could be a tough one. That one for us that's an easy one, pretty easy one. That was easy.
You need to narrow it on down there. Okay, so I've got 3 here. Well, that's fun. Got it down to 3. What pitcher was okay? That one's too easy. Sorry. What pitcher got the final out of the 1957 All-Star Game? Oh my! We have Jim Bunning, Bob Grimm, Kurt Simmons, or Clem Labine. There's no whittling down here.
No,
I'm just gonna go Bunning because he's the one player I've heard of, but I have no idea. That is incorrect. It was Bob Grimm, who was brought in from the bullpen with the AL leading 6-5 and got pinch hitter Gil Hodges to fly out to left field.
Bob Grimm, one-time All-Star. He won a Rookie of the Year.
There you go.
No joke.
For who?
For the Yankees.
Okay.
20-6 as a rookie.
Wow.
1954.
Well, there you go.
54. Yeah. He played for, in case you want to stuff this in your hat, Yankees, A's, Cleveland, Cincinnati, St. Louis.
Okay. I won't remember that. But I changed my record already. 3-4. You're now 4-3. Got the win this week. That's your story time. What are we telling for stories?
What are we telling for story? Well, this week, as you know, is already happening, is the pitchers and catchers reported. It's exciting. Spring baseball is coming. I'll say too that we don't know exactly the timing yet, but we're shake things up just a bit on the channel. It's still going to be daily, but we got things that we want to do a little bit more of. We're going to do the trivia. We're going to keep the trivia, but we're going to do a little bit differently. And we're hoping that it's going to be a better experience for all people involved. Part of the thing is that Adam and I we love doing baseball cards, and so we're going to do a little bit more of that. But one of the things that's super fun coming up with the fact the season is starting soon is we're going to do a baseball card fantasy baseball league draft situation, and it's going to be amazing. I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually really excited about doing that and tracking those teams and doing those things. So if you have things that you want us to explore, baseball card stuff, trivia, any of that kind of stuff, we'd love to hear your thoughts. And our hope is it's just going to be a better experience for you and more interesting and some more fun stories along the way and that kind of thing. Anything you want to add?
We got a great baseball card stuff coming up earlier this week on Wednesday, Valentine's Day, which we didn't mention, not a major highlight here at the Baseball Brewhaha, but Topps 2024 was officially released in stores.
Good luck getting it
to people. Yeah. And so we thought it's a great time to do some more card stuff, ripping packs, building rosters, doing all kinds of things with cards that's coming your way. And we're excited to do some of that with you.
I think that the thing that, maybe we'll get into this more, as opportunity allows. I don't know who's still watching it, 20 minutes deep right now, but The thing for us with baseball cards is there's other channels out there that are opening baseball cards, and it's fun to watch. We enjoy it, but the thing that I think is maybe I don't know if it's unique to us or not, and I think there's other collectors out there that have just a depth of appreciation, but like we love hitting the big cards like the Ken Griffey Juniors and the Frank Thomas and all those guys. But the whole experience of the baseball cards and like even the guys like Mike Brumley and Mike Felder and like all these guys that are like nobody knows who these guys are every time you open a pack, it's part of the experience. It's part of like they're part of baseball history and part of our story, and so we don't. Part of it for us is that we don't just want to open a pack and find the cool ones and throw them to the side. Is like we have more that we like doing. It's fun for us, and so we want to offer that in the best way that we can to you. So
we're going to do it, folks. Jump on board.
Jump on board. We've kept you long enough. Enjoy your Sunday. We'll see you next week.